Hi, welcome back. Oh my gosh. I feel like the light is not doing any justice for me today, but hi. Oh boy. It is currently Tuesday. I think it's like 7 p.m. right now. I usually don't vlog this late, but yeah, it's like 7:30 actually. I have a couple of updates. I actually gave this one shoes, so this is supposed to be Leafy on. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Also, if y'all have never tried frozen grapes, these are pretty fire. I'm not sure whenever I'm gonna actually be like posting this video, but for the month of September, I've been giving away a free month for my mushroom club. Yeah, I have one person international and I have all the rest of the United States. It's super exciting. So I'm so happy for everyone that has joined. I'm not really sure how many people are gonna stick around, but I am just happy to have more people in my club. But yeah, that's kind of what's been up with September. And the reason why I've been giving away a free month is because it is my birthday month. I had my birthday September 3rd. So I am now 27. I do have a school update. So if any of y'all care, I am going to be graduating college in December of 2025. So I'm super excited, happy to be done, all that sort of stuff. I think I've mentioned a couple times on projects that I'm doing that were really cool that I kind of wanted to share. Well, this semester is my hardest one yet. I am taking a packaging design class, which is super fun, I love. I am taking visual communication 6 and it sucks really bad. It's not the class and what we're doing so much as just the teaching is non-existent and the professor sucks like really bad. Every time I get a grade from him, he gives me a freaking ChatGPT answer with bullet points and I'm just like, what is this jargon? Every time I try to make corrections or whatever, he just like doesn't respond back, even though there's like these time frames that I have to give it in by, and I do. Then like he won't grade it so that I can get it back in, and it's just like I'm doing all this work for a C, and it sucks. I've had this professor before, and why is he still here, bro? But my other class, this is the one I kind of wanted to mention. I am taking Mandarin. To be fair, this wasn't my first choice for a language because it's extremely difficult for a very American person, but I will say it's very interesting and I'm learning a lot of words. Again, I don't really expect y'all to care, and that's okay. I feel like my pronunciation's getting a little bit better and I kind of understand a little bit of what the characters are meaning. I'm really trying to get it in my brain. I've been writing down a journal just for this class pretty much because it's so complicated. So I'll just show you a little bit. I'm basically just writing down like the symbols themselves and then like the pronunciation of them and then like the English word. I know a little bit of Italian. I don't know any of this, so this is kind of cool, but all the symbols mean like these really cool things, and I know I'm just like a very Western minded person, but it makes me kind of excited about the future in learning because outside of school I still want to achieve and learn and do a bunch of stuff. This is another journal that I'm doing. I just have all the journals. This is my Friday journal. I'm gonna try to start prompt journaling every Friday. Here is 31 prompts. In these prompts, the Friday that I start to journal for the end of the week, I will look at the day of the week, and whatever day that is whatever number prompt. And so I have prompts like, what's something I'm saving up to buy? And what's the last photo on your phone? But it can also be like, who is my favorite friend? Blah, blah, blah. So there's a bunch of like random ones. I wanted to do prompts that were more like things that are ever changing. And so it kind of gives me good reason to journal because whenever I journal in the past, it's always so depressing to look back on it. I'm not even kidding. So whenever I like do my budget, I also like ask myself a couple things like, am I happy with my job? Am I happy with my friends right now? Like some pretty basic questions, and I read back on them and I'm like, wow, I was really depressed. I was really sad. And so I'm like, I don't really want to like look back on the really bad things because I think I can focus so much on the negative stuff whenever I am asking myself presently how I'm feeling about stuff. These are more like things I'm interested in as opposed to how I'm feeling. because my feelings are ever changing, okay? I would say that I'm in a really great place right now, but my journaling may not represent that because I was feeling bad that day. And so I think kind of having these fun prompts, randomly choosing it based on the day of the week, it kind of gives me enough roll of the dice to where I don't have to think too hard about it. I can just do it. But I don't plan on actually starting this until 2026 because, again, I have so much school to do. But anyways, what I was actually gonna show you is this other page. I just drew this. These are just a bunch of like random goals for 2026 that I hope to achieve. I want a fairy ring tattoo, I've mentioned. Read some more books. I kind of want to get into Muay Thai fighting. Definitely want to do some sort of fighting-esque thing. I feel like it would be really great for my mental health, and it would also get you in really good shape, is what my friend told me, because he was like, I got into Muay Thai and I was the fittest I've ever been in my life. And I'm like, okay, cool, I just want to kick something. He also said I needed to get a bag that would be good for my body type and my weight, because apparently the bag matters for that sort of thing. So you can't get like a too heavy a bag or too light a bag. It needs to be like just right. So I gotta do research on that. And then there's some other things I was kind of thinking about doing. Like I kind of want to do this like art walk in my town. Of course I want to learn languages. I really want a new office chair, and I also kind of want to get into sewing. So I might want to get like a sewing machine, because I've never learned before and I have these grandma hobbies, and why not just add another one? I got this chair from IKEA like a couple years ago, and this part reclines back, but it like doesn't stay stationary. And I feel like these are really annoying. They get in my way, and there's just some things I want to change about this chair. I strive to have the best office possible, especially whenever I make a lot of my art in here. I do all of my school and I do work in here as well. So I love to create like this beautiful space. I recently like added this plant here, and I have my Calico critters and stuff. I've really been debating on like a really cozy, comfy chair, and I came across this today actually. I think it's called Neutral. This is not sponsored whatsoever. I don't know if I'll get this chair. It's expensive, but it's not like crazy expensive. This IKEA chair I think was $350, and the one that I'm looking at is like $400, I think. I'd be willing to get it, but it's basically like what they call the ADHD chair, if y'all know what that is. It's supposed to help your attention span or something. But the reality of this chair right here is it's uncomfortable after a while because it's in a very fixed position. And sure, I can like physically push it back, but it's not gonna stay. Also, my back hurts after a while. It's just not like the best chair. That's kind of on the dream list right now. I would like to have a new chair, but I will keep y'all updated. Enough about the chair. Okay, one more thing. I was doing research on the newest mushroom for October, and it just so happens to be called the jack-o'-lantern mushroom. And this mushroom also happens to glow in the dark. I'm sure I will have this video out like way later after that one, so you can watch that somewhere here, I think. Doing like research on it today, and oh my gosh, it's such a wild mushroom. I love learning about mushrooms because they're so odd, and they're also different. A mushroom could have the same family as another kind of mushroom and look completely different. I think spore prints are weird. I think spores are weird. I think it's all weird, and I love learning about it. The more that I learn about mushrooms, the more it all just feels like magic, for real. But yeah, I'm really excited to create those. Probably this week I will start to create some of those mushroom cards and stickers, and I'm so excited. Hey guys, welcome back. I am under the weather today, a little bit, just a little bit. Work has been working me a lot this week, and so my body is just, it's trying its best. But yeah, this cute little tea set, and then it comes with like a little plate. So cute. Usually I have coffee, and I ended up going to the gym this morning, and I kind of regret that because I'm exhausted and I already took a nap, and it's 11 a.m. Today I am going to be working on the jack-o'-lantern entire set. I was really planning on filming later today, so I guess we'll see how I do. if that happens, but yeah. I ended up spending about 3 hours-ish on, I think it was Tuesday, really knocking it out. Like I was at a coffee shop, did all of the design work and all of the basis for this stuff. So I don't really have to do that much today. All I have to do is just literally print it and cut it. So that is what I'm gonna be filming. On the flip side, so this is how I usually film. But look behind you. Let's see. So this is the rest of my little desk. My plant has gotten ginormous. She's trying to crawl like all over the place. And so I'm trying not to like let it attach to anything because I have these like really nice knobs. But, oh my gosh. She's everywhere. Yeah, this is my desk setup right now. I really like it. So I also like to plan out my entire month and what I'm posting and doing. And then of course, Calico critters. I love my little setup right now. It is so cute. And then hiding right behind here is a whole bunch of Calico critters. I'm kind of wanting to kind of make them like little like comfy couches and comfy things. I have created like a few comfy couches and stuff like this little couch, and then I made another one. You can see it, this little bed. But yeah, I do want to kind of make some more of this. I just don't know if I will have the time today. I did not sleep last night because my brain was trying to learn Mandarin in my sleep, and so I didn't sleep. But anyways, let's get into some creating today. Yo, what's up guys? I am studying Mandarin and I was like, I sound really good. I don't know, is this hard? Anyways, come with me as I study Mandarin. I was editing my last video and I realized I am missing one of my EV evolution. I need to make one more. I'm missing the pink one, whatever the pink one is. This is my favorite flavor. Anyways, I'm gonna study. I try to study flashcards every single day to kind of just get it in my brain. It's hard. I don't know, is this hard? I'm trying to mostly memorize how to say the words, but not only that, what the actual characters mean, but also getting the tone right. Maybe I can share what words I'm trying to learn because I'm getting some of these right and I'm like feeling really happy about it. I just like to study every single day and then I have more words to learn. Love learning, it's so fun. I've literally been doing homework from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. today, and then I took a break to edit my art vlog. Back at it again. So what I've been doing to learn, see these characters and like understand them better is I will take notes. This particle means tree. This particle means child. They're together, so it means plum tree. But the word is actually Li, which is a family name. So sometimes learning about the actual characters helps me, but sometimes just like seeing the word and memorizing what it sounds like and what it is in my mind, because I can't just say the word correctly. I need to understand what it actually means for me in English, my understanding, so that I can start to put those things together. Okay, let's get studying. Hello, it is a Saturday. I've recently bought some more Calico critters, but I mean, are we surprised by this point? Are we surprised? I really wanted to get on here because I have a new idea. It kind of occurred to me, I don't know if this is ever an interest to anyone, but I think I might start an monthly email thing. I frequently have a whole system, my calendar, every single month. I have video ideas, I know what the mushroom is going to be for the month, etc. And so I kind of think it would be a fun idea maybe to send out a like newsletter or something, just like to highlight every month the mushroom, what the mushroom members are gonna get. But anyways, I'm a very organized person whenever it comes to my brand and I love what I do, and so I just thought it might be a fun way to stay updated with me and my store. It wouldn't be like a lot of emails. I think if anything it would just be me creating it every month and me sort of putting it out there like, hey, if you haven't seen this video or these videos, you know, check them out. Maybe some things to expect and some things to like look forward to, maybe any sales that are going on in my shop, etc. So if y'all want to sign up for that, if I have it, if I've actually created it, you can probably sign up below in my description. Yeah, it was just sort of a brief idea. I also kind of just wanted to show Calico critter updates real quick. I have a whole wagon trail of Calico critters. I just got this one yesterday, and then this is my only like mother character. I'm thinking about putting her for sale in my Etsy shop, so if y'all are interested, go ahead and look for that one. And then I kind of decorated, this is my apartment complex is what I'm calling it. I got these beds yesterday and I kind of decorated them here. I also got these hooks, so I just sort of screwed them all in there and decorated it. This one is holding a Minecraft diamond pickaxe. And then I have a bunch of like newborns right there. Eventually I'm gonna like make a sign and hang it right here for like the apartment complex sort of thing. But yeah, here's all of mine. And then I have my like switch over here behind the switch. I'm going to have a bunch of exercise equipment, I think. And then of course this one. I realize now I'm missing one. It's the pink one. So I still need to make an outfit for that one. So I'm not sure which one of these lucky Calico critters is going to be my model for that, but yep, that's the update for now. It was just a quick update because I really just wanted to mention that I may have a newsletter and show off my Calico critters, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to stay updated and stay tuned with me, you can can follow me on my socials for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts or YouTube. For all my mushroom art and art in general, you can visit susrooms.com, which I designed myself. I'm actually a graphic designer. I went to college. I got a bachelor's degree in graphic design, believe it or not, and I'm graduating this December 2025, assuming I pass all of my classes. So stay tuned for that art vlog. I also post other art vlogs if you would like to see those. You can see my entire playlist, but I also create these videos called Meet the Mushroom episodes, where I talk about a specific type of mushroom. If that interests you, you can watch a bunch of different videos that I've made so far about different kinds of mushrooms. I also have an extras playlist where I have a bunch of random things I talk about, art related, not art related, and you can see that playlist as well. If you would like to see more of my content, of course you can subscribe. That is always the free option. If you'd like to be a Patreon member, you will actually get early access to every single YouTube video that I post, as well as an entire set every single month to your door, physical copy of a mushroom collector's card, and then a couple of stickers to go along with it. I create everything, nothing is outsourced, everything is here, and that's what my art vlogs are really all about, is just showing you that whole entire process. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.